Hi everybody. I've not been here in a long while. It feels kind of weird. So let's do something. I'm gonna go through the list of hello Mr. Fawaz questions. There are some from years ago that I didn't address, and I just looked at it. I think there's a new one. So let's go. And at the end, I'm gonna do something for fun, which I will say now is going to be a waste of time. Absolutely no value to your life. So if you want to skip it, please go ahead. I'm just gonna talk to myself. Okay, I like to do that. You know that. Anyway, let's go. This was from, gosh, April 2025. Hong Xuan. Nickname Ashley. Last time you used to teach me on Geniebook, just found out you changed jobs. Oh, I did. I have changed jobs. I still like your YouTube videos and websites. And website. And joke. I think you're funny. Thank you. Next time I probably need a therapist to schoolwork. Aw. Well, yeah, life can be tough. If anybody needs help, get help. It's okay to get help. We can't go through life alone. Okay, all the best. Next, Caden Chu. Hi, bro. Remember me? Caden? I think I remember, yeah. Caden Chu, especially. Chu. I think I remember who you are. I subscription last year and I'm checking in. When is this, by the way? Oh god, 2025, April as well. Okay, I won't message anybody privately. Some of you left me your numbers, but I will not be texting anybody. Okay. Next, Ian. Two messages from Ian, both in 2025. It's been a while. What are you doing now? I actually have gone back to school. Now I'm teaching again. Will I say where I'm teaching? Maybe not now, but back in primary school. This is a very recent thing, to be honest. 4 weeks perhaps. Just prior to this, I was in a mental health charity called Resilience Collective that merged with Caregivers Alliance to form Mindful Community Limited. Might have talked about it, but it's a story for another day. Life has been pretty meh. Envy has high. Bio teacher, oh no. Oh no. Ian, sounds like a lot is happening. That was back in 2025, where I hope, I don't know, how are you doing? You can either reply back in the form or comment on this video. That's a lot of things that you shared. Sorry to hear the tough things you went through. Sounds like a lot. I can only hope things have gone better since 2025, but who knows? Sometimes things go worse. Anyway, let me know how you're doing. Okay. And then next is from Bell, also 2025. Hi! Wait, we are in 2026, right? Okay, so I'm just a year late. Hi, how are you? I'm very good. How about you, Bell? I haven't written to you in a while, and I haven't made a video in a long while. Hope your cats and you are doing okay. Yes, they are doing okay. You're fine. Okay, I'm glad to hear you were fine in 2025, June. Hope you're still fine now, Bell. Maybe even better than fine. Next, HY. Was it hi? Was it he? Hello, I loved your lessons in P6. Now I'm in Sec 3. Wow! So wait, this year you're in Sec 4. Still can't believe time has flown. Right? It's wild. Hope you're still doing well. Thank you. I wish you're doing well as well. Then next, 2025 August, Aryan asked, why did you quit Genie Book? A lot of reasons. Let's see. I guess one of the strongest reasons was that Resilience Collective, where my brother was working at, had always sounded so cool. So let's give you some context. My youngest brother is a super cool guy, and he is a good judge of character and vibes and all that thing, and all those stuff. So he started working at Resilience Collective, and every time we talked about work, he shared things about work, and it sounded so awesome. The people there were amazing. The work they did was meaningful. There was so much to love about it, and eventually there was an opening that I got in the end. So at the point that I applied, it was kind of like a lucky break because the team is a very small team. I think there was only like 10 people, and so it was a long process. So when they finally accepted me, then I decided to leave Genimu and go there. No regrets at all because I had a great team in Genimu as well. A lot of nice people there that was sad to leave, but I also wanted to try something different and work in a different context. Cause as fun as Genie Book was, it's mostly me sitting in a room talking to a camera. You know, there's limited teamwork amongst colleagues, and there's no other human interaction. The most I see from you guys are texts on the screen, and maybe a few people who show up when we do the sessions at the center and whatever else. So I think it got to a point where I craved a bit more human interaction, and so that next place sounded like a good deal. So that's one of the reasons. Okay, it's a long story. Maybe I'll tell it another time. Alyssa, 2025 December. Hey, so we're catching up. Are you going to return to Genie Book? No. Also, if you do, can you teach secondary English, please? Yeah, so no more Genie Book. I don't know if I'll go back to any more of these tuition things. Time will tell. At this point, I've just gotten back to teaching in a primary school. It's a lot, to be honest. Things have changed quite a fair bit since I was last a school teacher, but it's been quite amazing as well. Colleagues are incredible. Um, the students are always amazing. So we'll see. I don't know what will happen next. Next, Ernie, 2026. Boom. February. You have two messages here. Hi, Mr. Fawaz. How are you? I'm great. How are you? Are you still in Genie Book? Nope. Remember the story I wrote 2 years ago? Mr. Fawaz and his girlfriend? Oh, God. You just had to remind me. I'm back and officially continuing the book. If you have time, I would really like it if you read it. But yeah, please send the link over. You'll be rewriting the chapters. Okay. Okay, I saw your email. Yeah, okay, can. Tell you what, Ernie, I'll drop you an email. Okay, then you can send me the link to your book. If it's still there. If it's gone or what, it doesn't matter. It's okay. Next, Belle. Hey, Belle again. You texted in 2025 and 2026. I remember you. Princess Belle. Wow, fancy. Fancy. Cup of tea. Hi, Mr. Fawaz. Thank you for being a part of my life. Aw, likewise, you guys. How are you? I'm great. You're great. I started secondary school life this year. It's quite tiring. Yeah, I feel you. When I hear the amount of things that secondary school students have to do, it's wild. So, 加油, all of you. Keep on keeping on. How are your cats? My cats are great. They're so heavy. I don't know why. I've forgotten the names already. So we have Bella, and then Stella and Oki, who are sisters, and Tommy, who's a big white boy, and then Kiki, and then Lucky, who lives with my parents and my brothers and my grandma. I'm writing this message with my new PLD. Yeah? I miss your old lessons on Genie Book. I miss you guys. I miss the fun times we had in our lessons. Really, to be honest. Please post more on your YouTube. Oh my gosh. Okay, this is the start of something new. We'll see. I hope. And then Sarah Harley. Hey! So many people I've not seen in a while. This is recent, 9th of 7. That's this month. 9th of July. Can you do a video, please? Oh my god, it's like I read your mind. Okay, anyway. How long have we been speaking for? I just want to make sure I don't get one for too long. Where do I look? Oh, there we go. 8 minutes, 7 seconds. Okay, still not too bad. I know in my old videos I used to go on for too long. So that's it for the answers. Now I'll do the thing that I said I would do, which I think would be a waste of time, but it's fun, which is talking to myself. Okay, this is a scene of a detective who has some trainees with him, and he has brought them to a crime scene to show them how it's done, like how the pros do it. Okay, I'm gonna try to keep a straight face as I do this because this character takes his job seriously. I don't know yet if I will laugh, and if I laugh, whether I'll edit out the laughter. We'll see. I'm very lazy, and I'm always tired, so the editing might not happen. We'll try. Okay. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to your first crime scene. All you gotta do is watch and learn, because I don't mean to brag, but I'm quite the expert. So maybe you can learn something, and then when you get back to training school, you can share with your lecturers, and then eventually, when you become a detective, you can be a little bit as good as me. Okay, we'll never know. So, hang on. Wait, my phone just ringing. Let me pause. Okay, you know what? I can pause. Yeah. Okay, unpause. I hope this works. All right. So where were we? Crime scene. Okay, so first of all, I want you all to notice that the house is completely empty. So this tells us that the suspect has fled the scene and maybe something else. Okay, so first of all, if you look over here, there are some footprints on the carpet, and these footprints look fresh. Okay, how do you know it's fresh? Just stop asking questions. Let me be brilliant. These are fresh footprints which tell us that the suspect entered from this angle. Okay, these look like Timberland shoes. This is Bella still, by the way. These look like Timberland shoes, size 7.5. So suspect obviously has no respect for people's homes. Besides the fact that they have broken in, they didn't remove their shoes. Okay, the entryway is just until here, and they have continued to wear their shoes till here. Very bad. If this were Japan, it'd be even more offensive. Okay, but we're not here to talk about Japan, even though I would love to. Anyway, so they walked over here, and if you notice that there is some kind of imbalance in the furniture here. Notice how the refrigerator is slanted slightly to the right, and that's not normal. Okay, which tells us that the suspect must have reached up with their hand. Okay, maybe they were they lost their balance. So your hand has a palm. Okay, and palm begins with the letter P. Yes, you're not that bad. Okay, what's another word that begins with the letter P? Pterodactyl. Come on, keep up. And pterodactyls have beaks. Okay, so fun fact: when sperm whales eat, what you call that, giant squid. Giant squid have beaks, by the way. Those beaks don't get digested because they're very hard. Right, all these things I just told you, just to check to make sure you're alert. It's got nothing to do with the case. Kara, can you stop looking so worried? I know it's a lot, okay, but you just gotta try. To be honest, you're not very bright, okay, but okay. Anyway, back to the case. So this person must have lost their balance, and so they reached out the hand, pushed the refrigerator, which also could mean that they're very heavy. Okay, so the refrigerator shifted a bit, and then if you look over here, you notice that there's a bit of a discoloration in the carpet. So that tells me that this person must have cut something based on the height of the refrigerator and the angle of the light coming to the room. I think that they must have tripped and somehow got a cut on their forehead. Okay, so person's here, cut on the forehead. Oh my god, I'm so dizzy. Blood dripping all over the place, left, right, left, right, left, right. And then I think you can conclude that this person is first aid trained. From the looks of it, maybe like a first aid certification in 2017, quite some time back, but they probably kept up with their certification. Don't quote me on this. This is just my best guess based on experience and professionalism. So oh my god, I'm dizzy. What did they do? They applied pressure, because that's what you do when you get a bleeding wound, and then they didn't want to pass out and like kaboom, right? So they sat down at that corner. But why not this corner? Just stop asking ridiculous questions. Who's the detective here? Exactly. Okay, so they sat down over there, continued to apply pressure, and then after a while, the bleeding stopped. They felt okay again, and then they decided to get up and clean the blood stain. Okay, because criminal school tells all students to always clean the evidence. Okay, so this person cleaned the evidence. I'm so proud of them. I can also probably guess that this person has hepatitis B just from like the color of the discoloration. You know, if that makes sense, yeah. You can quote me on this. Okay, I don't think you should, but you can. And then after they got up, they cleaned the blood. They probably stole a bunch of things from that room over there. How do I know it's that room? Because the house only has one room. Okay, so they stole some things, and then I think they left from that window. Okay, I know you might be thinking that's impossible because the window overlooks like a huge drop. This is the 10th floor, and then there's nothing they can climb on. But you should also know that criminals are quite unpredictable. Yeah, and can you give me a moment? I'm getting a phone call. Hello. Yes, I'm actually at the crime scene with the trainees. Yeah, the unit on the 10th floor. Oh, I see. Oh, okay. Sure. I'll bring them up to the 12th floor. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, no, it's fine. Yeah, okay. Whose house am I in? Oh my god. Okay. Pretend nothing happened. I'll see you in a bit. um So, ladies and gentlemen, that was just a demo of my expertise. So, you know what? Let's go solve a different crime. It just so happened somebody else got robbed on the 12th floor. So, come on, let's go. Get up now. Let's go. 12th floor. Okay. Okay, that was it. I just had to talk to myself for a bit. It's probably ridiculous, not very funny, but I don't care. I'm too old to care. Oh my god, am I really that old? Yeah, I am. I'm so old that I'm so old that I can't complete my sentences. Also, I have a pimple here. Can you see that? It's not the only pimple I have. Why am I talking about pimples? Okay, anyway, the video has gone on for too long. It's like 15 minutes! Oh my god. Alright, I will probably see you in another video. Maybe I'll just keep yapping. I don't know. Who knows? We never know. And then 3 years later, hi guys, sorry I forgot to make a video for 3 years. I'm back now. Okay, anyway, to whoever's watching this, I wish you a beautiful day, week, month, and year. All the best in everything that you're doing. If you're going through a hard time, then I wish that it gets better for you. And in the meantime, that you get the support and help that you might need. And you're never alone. I don't know who needs to hear this, but you're never ever alone. Sometimes there are people rooting for you that you can't see. Okay. So emo. I gotta go turn on the fan. I usually turn off the fan to record because otherwise you can hear it. I'm starting to perspire. Okay. Bye.